You guys see this. They're the most adorable dogs. This is where they've been since I brought them in. What are you guys doing? Hey, Moose Man. What are you two doing? You waiting for me to take your stuff off? Yeah. What's up, buddy? They're the best. Good morning, it's day 24. This is probably my least enthusiastic day. The pain in my shoulders is getting really bad, and between my shoulder blades, like from my neck between my shoulder blades, has been building back up to where it's waking me up. No one seems to be able to help me with this. I've gone to massage therapy. I've seen a physical therapist that's even cracked my back. I've done tons of different things. I have been slacking on some stretches and exercise for that because I've been trying to do the 2 workouts, so I'm going to try to get up earlier. I got up earlier this morning, do those stretches, try to get those back in and do them throughout the day and see if I can get this back under control, because it was feeling a little bit better. At least it wasn't waking me up. It was stiff when I woke up, but it wasn't hurting. I'm going to start my first workout here in a couple minutes. My friend Monica's going to call. We work out together. And then we're going to try to get out early today for the walk, which is what I say all the time, and I don't, but I think we could pull it off today. Ready to go for my walk. It's not as cold as yesterday, but I'm gonna put a thin layer on. Jones. Finally getting started a little earlier today. Not as cold. Probably won't need the face mask for long. I think we're all off. Maggie was waiting for me, turned and smacked her head on the car. I think we're all just off today, right, Mags? We're gonna hit the hills first. Might walk up top a little bit today. And she's pooping in the road, so we gotta go clean it up. Beautiful full moon last night. It's always pretty in the winter because it lights up the snow. Axel's so lazy he wouldn't run to John. It took him a minute. Maybe he was afraid. Good girl, Maggie. Good girl. Go get him. Go get him. Maggie, come. Come on, buddy. Is this how we get our workout in? Good girl. Come on, Axel. Maggie, stay. Come on. You can do it, buddy. Good boy. Okay, go get Daddy. Go get him. Go get him, Axe. Axe is done. Just finished my walk. I had the dogs out there with me for most of it. The last 5 minutes, I brought them in because traffic was starting to pick up. It was a rough start this morning. My neck, my shoulders, everything was bothering me. I had an easier time doing sit squats today. That actually made me really happy thinking about it because those are typically very painful. Not today, so maybe I'm making some progress there. Got up early so I could do some stretching, try to open my back up. I'm really like this a lot, even though I constantly correct it. This is what I want to do. And a combination of that, like working, and then getting back on the computer to do schoolwork. My hobbies are all on the computer. It's just too much. I've got to try to figure out how to just really get ahead of this. I was doing a little bit better. It wasn't waking me up anymore. Well, it's waking me up again. This morning's breakfast, customary for me. A cup of egg whites with a sprinkle of cheese. It's about 1/8 of a cup of shredded cheese. Strawberries, blueberries, and the neighbor made this homemade sourdough bread, which is really good. So 1 piece of toast. Definitely still enjoying this book. This section talks about how long does it take to form a habit, and he basically talks about that it's all about frequency. And at the end of the day, the most important thing is the third law of behavior that he talks about, which is make it easy. Finishing up day 24, it's been a mostly uneventful day. The back and upper shoulders is still bothering me. I'm sure it's going to wake me up in the morning tomorrow. I'm just going to keep dealing with it and trying to make it better. It feels like it's kind of a step backwards, but it's been worse than it is, so I think we can get better here. I had probably the most challenging day going to the grocery store. And it wasn't that I just noticed things that I might have grabbed before a couple weeks ago were on my mind when I would go buy them, but I didn't buy them. I just kind of noticed them more. The temptation was kind of there. It's hard to explain, but I didn't buy them. I didn't eat, I didn't get anything I shouldn't have. I got some protein bars. Sometimes I'll eat those if I go to the store early as a snack on the way back. I didn't because it was so close to dinner. I feel like overall I made some really good choices today, and we're going to wrap up the day, mark off day 24.